This is what's up.
What's up, Abuja?
On your chill dial.
For sure, Pimp Juice, I'm chilling.
Soundcity Radio.
Hey, what's up, ABJ? How you doing? It's been a minute though, right? I know. The After Show podcast did not vanish, all right? The team and I just decided to wait till Friday to get you an After Show podcast with the best bits of the week, right? So, my name is EDK. Think of this as the diary edition of the After Show podcast. You'll be able to stream and download on the Soundcity app and the website soundcity.tv every single week, all right? Now, one of my favorite things to do on the show is to share tips for you to live the good life even when you're cash-strapped. Basically, hacks for you to go balling on a budget. This week, I focus more on stuff you could do within your living space to help you save some money, right? Let's call it Balling on a Budget, the Domestic Edition. Is that even a cool name? Because it sounds kind of, no. But you know what? It'll do for now. All right, let's stick with it.
Heard about working for your cash? How about letting your cash work for you? Find out how right here.
We'll let you know how big little cash can be for you. Balling on a budget.
Now this one is pretty straightforward, right? Try to do a maintenance run on all your appliances. Check them to make sure there isn't any dust clogging them and that they're fairly clean, right? Look behind your fridge, clear away dust from fan blades, check all the vents, especially on refrigerators and ACs, because the less dust you have blocking the mechanics of these devices, the more efficiently they'll run, saving you on your energy units, and the longer they'll last, saving you on replacement cost. There's your simple domestic balling on a budget tip for today. Alright, we're keeping up with Balling on a Budget, the Domestic Edition. I'm just trying to get you to cut costs by making better choices in your living space, right? If you haven't, install LED or energy-saving light bulbs wherever you can. Because energy-efficient light bulbs might cost a bit more initially, but they have a much longer life than normal incandescent bulbs and use far less electricity. They're easily the best lighting option available. They light up instantly, produce a warm glow without getting hot to the touch, and can last for years. Will definitely save you cash on frequent replacements so you can go balling on a budget. One more hack ahead of the weekend. It is here. It's almost the middle of the month too, so I don't know how much money you still have, but here's something you can do this weekend, right? Invite friends over instead of going out. It's always cheaper to stay in with friends and come up with your own entertainment. Call it a game night. You know we love those out here in Abuja, right? Aside all the fun you're going to have, it's also a great way to go balling on a budget. And yes, you can invite me too. At the time of recording this pod, I hadn't gotten an invitation to any game night events yet, but game nights are usually super lit in ABJ, so I'm sure I'll be going for one this weekend, right? Definitely. It's time for us to open up the diary properly and go through the week. We'll kick off with Monday, when we raved about Burna Boy's performance at the O2 in London. It shut down social media. I talked about it at least 3 times on the show on Monday. Shouts to Burna Boy though. Sold out Brixton Academy in the UK last night. Huge performance. Oh yes, Burna Boy. Bono, Soundcity Radio 96.3. What's up, ABJ? There's a video on our Twitter and IG at Soundcity Abuja of Burna performing in London last night. The crowd was wild, man. Go check it out. Good vibes. Dr. Dollar, Tenny, Rambo, Soundcity Radio. 9:05. What's up, ABJ? Good morning. If you haven't seen that video of Burna Boy performing in London last night, check it out on our gram, Twitter, Facebook at Soundcity Abuja. Everyone is loving it. Just too dope, man. Too dope. But a lot of us actually missed that Burna Boy got into the breakfast cereal business. 622, Dubbin Nice, Booty Siwa Kid X, Sassy on Soundcity Radio. What's up, ABJ? Good morning. Listen, I'm actually craving breakfast right now. I can't do anything about it till after the show though, so I just keep drinking water. Or, if you know anyone who knows anyone who can reach Burna Boy, please tell him we want some of his new Space Puff cereal. Yes, he did that. He released only 50 boxes of the Space Puff cereal last week. But I want to be able to go to my neighborhood supermarket and just buy some. Now, I haven't seen any reviews yet, so I don't know if you might go to Space after taking some because that might be a little too high. But it should taste great, right? Just listen to me going on about breakfast on Breakfast Radio. I'm serious, he really needs to diversify his income. It's just good business sense, to be honest, right? Mr. Easy dropped a new single and I couldn't get enough of the little skit in the video. And by the way, Mr. Easy pulled off another cool rollout for a new song. In case you missed it, I shared some fun bits over the weekend. This guy made like he's running for office, dropped a campaign video too. Well, sort of. It's actually a new song. It's called Keys to the City or Ogede, and that's the whole concept. This is my favorite part of the video. Listen, he's getting interviewed by a presenter here.
My brother, the youths of Ogede, they are not serious. They are not focused. They want free things. It's not the government's fault.
The government needs to be held accountable for their actions. Do you not agree with this?
He's counting money. He's counting money.
What's your name again?
What's your name again? That part killed me. It's a brilliant spoof on Nigerian politics, to be honest. Go check out the video on our website, soundcity.tv. It was so cool. Like, I really like it. And you've probably seen tons of memes by now about the big UFC fight from last weekend. It was such a delight to see Khabib Nurmagomedov beat the crap out of Conor McGregor, man. Trash-talking UFC fighter Conor McGregor had his butt whooped by Khabib Nurmagomedov. Felt so good to watch that, by the way. And there was a whole riot after the fight too. And yes, there was a lot of fuss about the riot after the match, but Khabib had every right. And props to him for waiting till the end of the fight to actually lose his home training. In fact, man is so polite he even apologized after everything.
I want to say sorry to Athletic Commission, Nevada, sorry to Vegas. You know, this is not my best side. You know, I'm human being. I don't understand how people can talk about I jump on the cage. You know, what about he talk about my religion? He talk about my country. He talk about my father. He come to Brooklyn and he broke bus. He almost killed couple people. What about this? Why people talk about I jump over the cage? Like, I don't understand.
Oh, and you should totally check out the Drake memes from after the Khabib and McGregor fight. I talked about those on Tuesday. Listen, we will house you. La Soulmates, Prince KB, Club Controller on Soundcity Radio. What's up, ABJ? Tuesday morning. Listen, I shared this with you yesterday when we went 45 seconds around the world, remember? Trash-talking UFC fighter Conor McGregor had his butt whooped by Khabib Nurmagomedov. Felt so good to watch that, by the way. And there was a whole riot after the fight too. Well, it turns out there's another casualty from that fight. It's Drake. He's a huge fan of Conor McGregor, and when Khabib beat the ish out of Conor, there are pictures of Drake's face in various stages of shock, and they became memes. They're absolutely hilarious. Check them out on social. Use the hashtag Drake and start your day with some laughs. Hey, heads up if you're like Kanye West with super simple passwords. I told you about the risks on Monday though, way before we saw Ye show the world his simple phone password. Fino, Stop Rex, Nunu, Soundcity Radio 96.3, 10 to 9. What's up, AVJ? Monday morning sounds really good, right? Listen, I just checked this out. You know how signing up to new sites or setting up a new phone with a password can be a chore? Well, you might need to take it seriously anyway, because default passwords such as admin and the word password will be illegal for electronics firms to use in California and the US from 2020. It might come to Nigeria, you never know. Basically, stop using weak passwords like your birthday or some of these which were ranked as some of the worst passwords of last year, like 123456 or QWERTY, like on your keyboard, or let me in, one word, what is that? Football, or I love you, one word, or welcome. People use passwords like monkey, login, ABC 123, even Star Wars, dragon, hello, freedom, whatever, QAZWXX. It's on your keyboard like that, and trust no one. One word. Why are those your passwords? I'm just saying, it's 2018. At least give hackers a tougher time. Getting back to Tuesday, I shared my top taste because, in case you haven't noticed, it is written somewhere in my contract that as a breakfast show host, I have to really like food. It's not like I'm a glutton, alright? It's really just a job. Honest truth. I love food because I have to, you know? Such a good song. Sonny L Musician on Soundcity Radio 96.3. What's up, ABJ? I'm EDK. Tell me your top taste on Twitter, Facebook, and IG at Soundcity Abuja. What's up to? Peace Augustine says, EDK, listen, 3 days ago, I visited a friend and he gave me this breakfast. It was bread, Nutella, and boiled eggs. It was amazing. It's very fancy too. Thanks for getting involved, bro. My top taste is jollof rice and gizdodo. Now listen, I know jollof rice is mainstream, so you can understand my delight at the gizdodo I had on Saturday as the site of the jollof. If you don't know, gizdodo is basically gizzard and dodo fried together in sauce. I was there when it was prepared, so everything came together. It was just too dope. Make sure you try it if you haven't, alright? I recommend it, I do. And talking about food, we played a fun game of Would You Rather as well. Odunsi Samira Santi on that Altair cruise on Soundcity. 7:39. What's up, ABJ? Good morning to you. Let's wrap it up real quick. I've been asking all through the hour, would you rather eat what you like and put on too much weight, or eat what you dislike and never put on weight? Usman on our WhatsApp would rather eat what he doesn't like and not gain weight off. Fee and Eloise on the gram are also on the same page. Ugu Sonny on Facebook says, above all, I'd rather actually not gain weight. I just want to watch my weight. And I guess that is the point. Enjoy life a little, but just watch it. Our total results at this time on the poll on Twitter at Soundcity Abuja, nearly 60% of you would rather eat what you like and gain some weight. So I guess the motto is YOLO. I like it. Basically, it's obvious we don't care about Fit Fam. YOLO, I like it that way. It's very refreshing, to be very honest. Our Wednesday was such a big day. It was World Mental Health Day. Yo, Joey B, Lamine Gang, Stables on Soundcity Radio 96.3, 19 minutes past 8. What's up, ABJ? How are you doing? Like, how are you really doing? Check this. Today is World Mental Health Day. And for lots of young people, changing schools, leaving home, starting uni or finishing NYSC, trying to get a job, start a business with little success, combined with the new pressures of living it up on social media, can cause us a ton of stress and makes us, particularly vulnerable to mental distress and illness. In fact, 1 in 4 people will experience poor mental health at some point in their lives. That's crazy, man, honestly. So you know what? Let's talk about it. Look out for one another and let's make the change. Check on your strong friend today. All right, just hit him up. And you know what? Let's not just limit that to once a year. We must continuously take care of our minds in the same way we do for our bodies. It is super important. There were also some celebrations on Wednesday because we had a fantastic woman crush. 8 o'clock, the DMW boys with Duncan Mighty. Azah, you're on Soundcity Radio. What's up, ABJ? It is Wednesday, so it's right. We're gonna do Woman Crush Wednesday right now. Our Woman Crush today, the woman we're celebrating this morning, is Genevieve Nnaji. Again, she is signed with UTA. That's the United Talents Agency for Representation in Film, TV, and Production. This is right after her directorial debut film Lionheart got picked up by Netflix. So big things are gone for Genevieve. That is so huge. We're so proud of her. Really, I love it. I really do. It's huge. Come on. Just so you know, UTA is a private talent agency representing actors like Angelina Jolie, Johnny Depp, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Channing Tatum. Genevieve can now collaborate with more top Hollywood filmmakers to produce movies from African and Nigerian stories. And I'm with that, alright? Salute to the Queen. Oh, and we premiered brand new Shatta Wale music. Rosé, Future, Green Gucci Suit. Soundcity Radio 96.3, 7:31. What's up, ABJ? It's EDK with you. Ghanaian superstar Shatta Wale is dropping a whole new album, The Rain, in a couple of days. It's going to be his third. He linked up recently with Soundcity TV via IG Live to chat about it, plus working with a big Nigerian superstar.
On this album, we have Olamide on it, and this album is strictly for Africa. And I really want Africa to buy me and accept me the way I am with my Shatta movement. I feel wonders came with Olamide's feeling.
You can check out that collabo when you cop the album right now. For the first time in Nigeria, brand new Shatta Wale single off the upcoming album. This is My Mind Is Made Up. Let me know what you think on social at Soundcity Abuja.
Fresh like cow milk.
Tasty. Check out this new jam on Soundcity 96.3.
Abuja.
So if a chula we couldn't find in a dancer.
We also talked about real life imitating pop culture. The new Mr. Easy, Keys to the City on Soundcity Radio. What's up, ABJ? 22 past 6. How's it going? It is Wednesday. Get involved everywhere on social media at Soundcity Abuja. Because I'm just here marveling at how pop culture legit affects everything we do. Heck, even politics and governance. Because yesterday, the South African government announced a guy called Tito Mboweni. Yup, the same guy from the Casper Nyovest song as their new finance minister. 9 years ago, he was the governor of the Central Bank. Last year, he was the title of a big song about living the good life. And this year, he's the finance minister. Listen, I'm not trying to draw a line where there's none, but this is legit the power of music. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Sha sha. Hey. Mad stuff, right? And we heard the craziest theft story you simply couldn't make up. Just over 10 minutes to 9. Major Lazer, DJ Maporisa, and some really cool friends, particular on Soundcity. What's up, ABJ? Wednesday morning, so we try to dig out stuff like this for you. In an epic case of you can't make this stuff up, a robber in Brazil who parked his car outside of a store he went to steal from came outside to find out that his car was missing. Turns out another thief jacked his car. Now, while this guy was standing outside wondering where the heck his car was, another guy walked up to him, mugged him, and stole his loot from him. It was all captured on CCTV outside the store. Then this guy went to report his stolen car to the police, and you really can't make this stuff up. He finds the owner of the store he robbed earlier, laying a complaint to. Obviously, he got arrested, and on further interrogation, he confirmed that he wasn't even the owner of the car. He stole that one too. In his words, translated from Portuguese, you can't even make a dishonest living anymore. There's no respect in the streets. Wow. That's just unbelievable, honestly. Now, all of that set the tone for us to unpack the latest in African music beef on Thursday morning. I like it. Sarkodie, King Promise, Can't Let You Go on Soundcity Radio. 17 minutes past 6. What's up, ABJ? We haven't had a celebrated beef in African music in a minute since Casper versus AKA. It's been a little quiet, to be honest, so enter Sarkodie and Shatta Wale. Shatta did Sark calling him poor in the run-up to his album release. I told you about that yesterday. Sark replied with a song and video called Advice. In the video on our website, soundcity.tv, you can see him sitting in the studio, sipping wine, as he raps with an effortless flow.
Who gives a by your chicken chain property? If being poor be like me, then father, I beg you just bless me with poverty. I don't wanna snitch on my God the bragging and chill, cause honestly, your whole back account if you buy you 1 tier over Vogue, but you claiming supremacy. Gotta hear you be fool back.
Yo, how? When will Shatta reply? Will he reply? He's getting bossed for his album though, no doubt, but Sark murked him. Grab your popcorn for the next episode. And for a little cheesy segue, because beef reminds me of food, we did #foodie on Thursday too, and got some mouth-watering replies to my foodie question. 14 minutes to 9, Spato ranking and one day call on Soundcity Radio. What's up, AVJ? Good morning. It's time for us to do #foodie because you know we really love food. So here's your question this morning. If you were to move abroad, what's the first Nigerian meal you would eat? Personally, I think my roots are really in pounded yam and egusi soup. Bakare says, Omona hot Niger jollof with big chicken. Ebenezer says, pounded yam with bean soup and one kind fat chicken meat. Fashion Kubwa says, amala and okra. That's nice. On Twitter, Mudiaga says, pounded yam and white soup. I missed that. I need that. Samuel Eze says, akpu and egusi soup. Habib Farouk says, hot tuwo de miyan kuka. That one's pretty nice. How about that too? Salisu Ingwag says, tuwo shinkafa and egusi. That's so dope. Rudy Boss says, tuwo shinkafa as well. Malachi says, for me, vegetable soup and gari. I like that one. Victor says, fufu with oha soup. Oh yes. David Injabi says, akpu and egusi. Look at that. Iyaji Sonny says, afang soup with pounded yam. You're the man. Banks on Twitter says, pounded yam and a four stocked with oporoko and beef. I miss oporoko. This is so dope. Very obvious that if we ever stepped out, we'd definitely miss Niger. Like I said, as soon as I'm out and I land wherever I'm supposed to be, pounded yam, egusi soup right away. Thank you for getting involved. Whoa, don't get tired of me yet because I love food like this, you know, because next in line to my food addiction are movies. So I dug in and got to you some movie nuggets. New Casper Vest, Hasemo State on Soundcity Radio. What's up, ABJ? You with EDK? 20 minutes past 8. Check this out, because I just saw the trailer yesterday and it just reminded me we've loved her Stony Tomato, loved her in the wedding party, and this October we'll be seeing the legendary Shatta Wale a little differently in the Kemi Adetiba directed King of Boys.
I have a question for you. I want you to think carefully before you answer.
Mama, we need to see you.
You have stepped on the tail of the tiger.
I am Laburu. God's worst punishment in a person.
Woo! Rapper Reminisce plays a dope character called Makanaki as well. This why told me Osasi Godara and Il Bliss also have starring roles. It'll be in cinemas October 26th. Look forward to that. This weekend, check out the thriller Venom starring Tom Hardy, Night School with Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish, and from Nollywood, Merry Men, the real Yoruba Demon starring Ramsey Noah, Falz AY, and Jim Ike. Just be sure to have a blast at the movies, okay? Moving swiftly to Friday, when some people thought it was a film trick when it was announced that Kanye West would be having lunch with Donald Trump at the White House. Come on, we knew it was going to happen anyway. Felt like watching a terribly scripted movie though, to be honest. I was like, what is this? Friday morning on Soundcity Radio, Olamide and Whoa, what's up ABJ? 7 minutes to 8. How's it going? Get involved everyone on social, let me know how you're doing. I'm just checking out my timeline and there's still a lot of buzz about that lunch meeting Kanye West had with US President Donald Trump in the White House yesterday. I mean, I can literally hear the boos from my timeline, you know? All the think pieces I read overnight. A lot of people are reacting like Diddy, who called out Kanye, saying, look, my man, that's not black excellence. So T.I. wrote a whole essay on the gram. It just looks like the African American community in the States has cancelled Kanye West. I'm thinking, who will buy his album or his shoes? Maybe just Donald Trump. He has a large family. Why not, right? And Kanye really loves him.
From our standpoint, this was just set up to be a lunch of two people that I like, and I guess they like me.
I love this guy right here. Let me give this guy a hug right here. I love this guy right here.
Oh, wow. And yes, I'll be a little cheesy and play this one. Kanye, Lil Pump. And one more thing, the Super Eagles are playing Libya in AFCON qualifying this weekend. Is it just me or is there something that gets us super excited about our sports teams these days? Fast Bad Guy, 23 minutes past 6, Soundcity Radio, way down to you for tuning in. What's up, ABJ? I haven't really gotten excited about the boys in green since the World Cup, by the way, but this weekend is Super Eagles weekend. And I think we should forget all our worries and just support the boys tomorrow against Libya, because our sports teams have been giving us so much joy lately. I mean, the under-20 women's football team did great in the World Cup. Our women's basketball team made us proud during the World Cup as well. So we're definitely hometown proud for the Super Eagles tomorrow. Yes we are. The only thing though, they play the match in Uyo, and it kind of sucks that they don't play matches in our stadium here in Abuja anymore. We need to fix that. Please fix that. But support the Eagles tomorrow, and I'll play you some Burna Boy. He's making us proud these days. Yes. So here's hoping they win and you have a fantastic weekend. Soundtracked by Soundcity Radio. Catch the show What's Up Abuja live weekdays and Saturdays 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. if you're an ABJ on Soundcity Radio 96.3 or online via the Soundcity app or the website soundcity.tv. We're everywhere on social at Soundcity Abuja. My name is EDK and you can holler at me anytime across social media at SATOEDK. The After Show Pod returns next Friday. Goodbye, adios. And as you can see, I still haven't gotten the perfect outro, but I'll keep working on it. Have a great weekend.
Sound City.